Hello, everyone. I'm here with Jon Binnie from Scotland. I accidentally put Ireland.
Yay. Hello. From Scotland. That's right. Thank you, Linda.
I've been to Scotland. I've been to Ireland and enjoyed both countries. So I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's no problem.
And since
thank you.
I'm sorry.
I was going to say thank you so much for having me back on. It's such a pleasure to be here.
A lot of people are anxious to talk and get your input. Now, we're not doing any kind of predictions or political stuff. So he is, tell everybody more about you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Jon Binnie. If you've not met me before, I'm a psychic spiritual mentor. I'm based here in Scotland, and I offer three things mainly. And they are for your soul. I do quantum psychic readings and clearings and healings for past lives, present and future, helping people activate their gifts and step into their superpowers. And I also do for your mind, mindfulness meditations, and for your body, I'm qualified as a clinical reflexologist, although my most popular service is my psychic reflexology, combined psychic reading and reflexology. And I'm also training in Swedish massage as we speak. But you'll mainly know me for my psychic, my quantum psychic work.
Okay, and define quantum psychic work.
So really anything that touches the metaphysical, from talking to spirit guides, helping people connect with their spirit guides, and working through this quantum reality of past, parallel, present, and future, helping people with their lives, and also helping train people as well. So this year, since I left my corporate job in May and went full-time doing this work, I've also been running training courses to teach people how to do all these things.
Wonderful. And so after you were on my show before, did you book up, my friend?
Yes. You got me very busy, which is fantastic. Thank you so much. And thank you to all your incredible souls that have booked me. I was booked up into May at the moment, and it's just been really fabulous. I think I've done maybe 40 or so. I kind of losing count so far, and just incredible souls, all with such incredible themes. You know, it's really funny. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. So many of us face the same challenges and opportunities in our journeys. So it's been a real pleasure.
Right. You know, I've gotten several emails from people who were very happy with their read, and two in particular were over the moon. Did I send those to you? I think I did.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I have them. I'll send them to you because you would really enjoy it.
Oh, that's kind.
So, okay. So listen, you guys, now where would you like to go today? What would you like to concentrate on?
I would be happy today doing, well, kind of anything, because I don't really feel I have specific restrictions. But I'd love to be able to, if there's anyone, if you'd be comfortable with it, Linda, taking people's requests for any healings, clearings, anything about their activations, connecting the guides, all these things I'd love to do.
Sure. And I usually can't go over an hour, so I'll have you off. Is there a time limit for you?
No, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm flexible.
All right, you guys. So go ahead and ask now. Now, may I ask real quick before you start?
Yeah.
I get a lot of people, especially in the way the universe is running now, with anxiety disorders. It's very hard to talk people down from there. What do you recommend?
And I love the background noise. It's so cool.
Oh, sorry.
No, not at all. It's lovely. It reminds me of London, Big Ben.
Yeah.
So Yeah, anxiety is like, it's hard, right? Like a lot of us are receiving this kind of fear program across the collective. And it's almost like our joy is being like annihilated, or that's what they're trying to do. And then there's also this aspect of removing the excitement aspect of anxiety, you know, and adding fear so that you end up from being excited to turning into anxiety. And I even caught myself earlier today, Linda. I was like, oh, I'm really excited about coming on the live stream. I've been excited for a long time.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
And then I was like, and then I remember earlier feeling some anxiety, and it's like, hang on a minute. Do I really feel anxiety? And I stopped myself. I remember I was just walking my dog, and I stopped as I was walking, and I said, hang on, is that really anxiety? Let me just unpick that. And I just took a breath, like breathing to my heart. And then I asked, and I said, actually, there's a lot of joy there, but there's some fear like floating around in the collective. And so I just stepped out of I'd like, as I took a breath, step out the collective for a moment and just allow myself to say, hang on, what do I really feel like? And I felt my excitement and my joy. And I was like, that's it, that's better. So I think like my recommendation for people whenever they're feeling anxious is, first of all, try and find your joy and be aware in the collective. There's a lot of a movement to try and make us feel anxious and feel fearful, because that's what puts us into divide. And we're much easier to conquer when we're divided, right? But
exactly.
in our joy, in our love, in our unity, we're indestructible.
Fear is the worst curse. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah,
but can you walk us through, before we begin, a lot of people are asking questions. Yeah. Can you just walk us through a little breath, a little breathing thing?
Yeah, of course. And one thing I should share first is I was doing my morning run this morning at 5 a.m. and it's out in the countryside, so out in the Scottish countryside. And I was asking my guides, I was saying, oh, it's today that Linda's live stream is. Do you have any advice for me? And what I saw in the sky was the largest meteorite I've seen in my life. And it took about 6 seconds to get across the sky. And it was glowing bright white plus green, like a really visible green, just like my backdrop, like the heart chakra. And I just stopped and I was swearing in joy. I was like, wow, this is incredible. Thank you so much. I see loads of these things, but never anything as big and as close as that. So close, it felt like you'd hear the crash, like the bang as it hit the ground. There was no bang.
That was the major energies talking.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something right now about walking or being on a path or jogging. If I'm found dead and I'm on a jogging path, that is not where I died. They killed me somewhere else and laid me there. Okay, they will not catch me on no jogging path. Okay, so let's do the breathing.
Okay, so if you'd like to begin with me, we will set up a safe space. And so please take a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves your highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain at this time, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any low vibration energy or emotion that doesn't serve your highest good, nice and loud. Continue to breathe deeply and calmly. And for a moment, focus on the center of your heart and the golden divine spark within it. And from there, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head and reach up into the sky and reach up into the stars and go higher and higher until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe, of God's source, or whatever you choose to call it. Remain connected into the source of love and extend your light cord down through the stars, through the sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now from the center of your heart, extend your light cord down through the root of your spine, going deep into the ground this time, all the way down until you reach the very core of Mother Earth, of Mother Gaia. And they're connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. Remain connected to Gaia's heart and send her so much love at this time, and allow her to send her love back. Remain connected to her heart and extend your light cord back up through the root of your spine and into your heart once more. And I set the intention for the space that we create today with a combination of all our hearts, all our divine sparks in this safe space, that only energies and entities with our permission, our highest good love and compassion, can see us, access us, or exist within this space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave us immediately. And as I invite forwards our guides and our higher selves, our archangels, and Source and Gaia, I set the intention we are here to assist those who have the highest good love and compassion for all, on any requests that they have permission to request for healings, clearings, activations, connections with your guides. And so it is.
And so it is. I love it. Thank you. A lot of people like it too. So here's our first one. Let's do Jean. I broke my leg requiring surgery on the first day of my vacation, of course. I spent the whole week in the hospital. Was there a reason for this? Interesting.
Oh, thank you, Jean. So I'm just going to ask Jean and our guides and our higher self to step forwards. And I'd like to understand the reason for the breakage of your leg. The very first message is, it was to slow you down. It's a how to describe it? It's a like a mutiny of your body, Jean, where it's saying, you know what, like this vacation needs to be more than just the things that we would normally do. This needed to be something that you were like creating proper space for. Now, I'm not your body, and I didn't decide to go to a hospital, and I'm sure that that was the last place you wanted to be on your vacation. But it's a really strong message about how powerful our bodies are, and when we're not quite ready to listen. And I've been there before. In fact, I had a very similar injury myself a few years ago, and I spent the whole week with stitches in my leg, and I couldn't do all the things I wanted to, and yet it created this huge space. And I just saw your higher self saying, like, this is what happens. Like, this is, we're together, Jean. We're a partnership, body, mind, and soul. Please work together, and you won't have to go through these traumatic events in the future, especially if you practice just listening to your body. And, you know, you can do that practice, right? You can say, hey, to your body every morning, how are you feeling? What do we need today? What do we need to do? And sometimes those answers are rest. So I hope that helps you.
That's wonderful. And also thank the universe, because even if you don't understand what the universe is trying to tell you, stand in faith and know that this was supposed to happen. Don't be looking at, oh, it ruined my vacation. That's not the point. Tell them, okay, help you to understand, and thank you, because I know this was meant to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, now we have butterflies free. And I just want to say, we're doing spiritual help and healing, not basic questions about careers and stuff like that. Okay.
Thank you. So butterflies are free. You're asking for healing for your dizziness. So just asking your guides and higher self to step forwards. I'm just being drawn straight, like really fast, to your crown chakra. And it's that I'm picking up on this like lack of grounding, but it's like your crown chakra is kind of like flopping around like this, whilst the rest of the chakras aren't quite as animated. I can help. So I'm going to bring down a column of golden lights from the highest dimension of source above, just above your crown chakra, setting the intention to clear, to heal, and to energize and ground. And in particular, I'm going to help anchor in between your soul star chakra, which is about, for you, it's just about 1 meter above your crown chakra, connecting into your higher self, just strengthening that connection. into the core of the crown, and then from your crown down into your third eye. Your third eye really tickles. Good. And then all the way down through your chakras, through your roots, and then into the core of Mother Earth. And you feel quite like elevated. Butterflies are free. Like you feel, I don't know, it's almost like you're not just ungrounded, but your vibration's quite high. And there's nothing wrong with high vibration. Many of us seek it, but it feels like the rest of your body hasn't quite caught up. And that's why your crown chakra was kind of like disconnected and floating around a bit. So practicing regular grounding as well as continuing to raise your vibration will definitely help you have an easier ride on that vibration elevator.
I love it. Oh, and also they can go on your website. Can they write you and say, by the way, you really helped me in Linda's thing?
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Yeah, every session I do, I'll ask for testimonials, and yeah, please do. I'd love to share those too.
This is interesting. I love that little trailer thing. Yeah. I'm having trouble feeling empathy and compassion for my fellow citizens. How do I cultivate this in difficult times? That's very, very good question.
I feel like it's a question for the whole world. Thank you, Egg and I. So I have some of this answer from one of my guides as I was preparing for today's live stream, but I'm just going to ask your higher self and your guide, one of your guides, to step forwards. Egg and I. Yeah, they're showing something very similar. Okay, so imagine for a moment that there's this whole world, and we can practice this because it takes like a second to do. Imagine this whole world that each of us, all these 8+ billion hearts, including all the living things and trees and rocks and everything, and the things, some things you might not think are living, we all have these little golden divine sparks in the center of our hearts where our souls enter our forms. And that golden light in each of us is fueled by this source love energy, this God source energy, and it's love energy. And the challenge that I saw you having was really being able to feel empathetic and compassionate towards other people that just don't appear to have that energy in them. It's like, the superpower of darkness is to help you believe, or, to this illusion that not every being has at least some love. And then the power of the light is that actually love is far more powerful than anything. And so what we can do for a moment with you is just allow you to see all of these golden sparks across every living thing in the planet. And we'll do a little bit of warm up for every heart that chooses to engage, that chooses to accept this love, and allow them, including yours, the egg and I, to open up their little heart eggs in their hearts.
Right.
And so if you just join me, I'm bringing in source light energy from the highest dimension of source above across this whole planet Earth at this time, setting the intention for all hearts that choose to receive this love energy, for all hearts that have love for others, that had loved ones and family and friends and pets and those that they care about, that choose to accept this light. Allow your light to expand and shine at this time. And for you, the egg and I, allowing your heart to connect and to see across this whole planet at this time all of those lights that choose to illuminate. Yeah. Knowing that in time, this whole planet will learn how to connect our hearts, just like our galactic brothers and sisters do. When they form in unity and chains of unity, they first prepare their hearts and open their hearts, just as we do at this time, to help see the love in each other. So I hope next time you're feeling lack of empathy or compassion for others, just allow your heart to open a little bit and just supercharge yourself with your own self-love and allow your heart to see that love in theirs.
Can it actually be sort of a burnout too?
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can burn yourself out and kind of recoil in fear.
Yeah.
And when you're in that fear state, you'll really struggle to experience empathy, compassion for others.
Yes.
So yeah, the opposite of fear, bring in that love.
Yep. Yep. Oh, wait. Mental health issues. Let's see. Gigi, can you do a healing for my daughter? She's been suffering from mental health issues for the past several months.
Gigi, if you ask your daughter for permission, I'd be able to assist with a healing, but I wouldn't be able to do something without her permission. You can go and ask and come back.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let me know, girlfriend. Let's see.
Thank you.
Karen or Kathy.
Kathy.
I cannot wear any necklace or clothes that touch my neck. I did have a dream about being hung by a rope in a cobbled street in Europe. Is this a true past life experience?
Oh, wow. Just feeling that in my heart. Yeah, let me ask Kathy, your guides and higher self, to step forwards to answer the question. Yes. This is like, this looks to me like quite near London it's like the 16th century, and the rope around your neck is like I can feel like the bristles on it. Like it's quite it's like a thick rope, and it's like a woven rope. And there's as you're being hung, and this is not like some big official like court case or something. This is more like a small group of people persecuting you. You're doing something. What is this? What is it you're saying? You're pretty angry at them, understandably. You're staring at each one of these people, and you're saying to them, I'm coming back for every single one of you. And it's not just a threat, right? It's like but it feels more like not that you're necessarily going to like hurt them. It's that you're coming back with all the wisdom and the knowledge you've had, and you're going to show them the errors of their ways, because they still have to pay their karmic debt for what they did to you. That is unchanged.
Right.
And your guide is saying, I can help just release that rope. That'll help you in this lifetime.
Right.
And help with some of your throat chakra healing just now. So I'll do that. And this is just after, sadly, in that lifetime you've passed. So I'm just removing that rope. Okay. It feels like you can see me as you're laying there on the cobbles. I'm just going to speak some light language to this passing on version of your past life. Some Elvian light language. Ura inera maro uno toro samuro chakamara. You can return to source, dear soul, to come back again at will when you choose. And then Kathy, for your throat chakra at this time, just bringing in this healing love energy from the highest dimension of source, so replacing that rope with a beautiful column of golden light from the highest dimension of source, bringing in healing to allow you to speak your truth, to open up and to speak once more in the love and the light and the fire and the passion and the truth that only you can share of yours. Good.
That's great.
Can I ask Linda, would it be okay for me to speak some dragon light language for Kathy?
Sure.
I don't know if you've heard me do it before, but it's...
No, but I'd love it. Yeah, I love dragons.
It's quite...
I married a dragon once.
Oh, fantastic. So let me just bring this in. This is just to help that ignite your throat chakra.
You know, I'm full of it.
Arai Maru. Good. And the story is very much remember who you are, Kathy.
Something out of The Exorcist.
Yeah, that's right.
Power of Christ will compel you. Okay, Gigi said her daughter's right there. So she was the one that was asking on her daughter's behalf about any kind of issues with mental health, or will there be a relief?
Fantastic. Okay. So let's take a look. And so I'm going to ask Gigi and your daughter to step forwards, your guides and higher self. For your daughter, this like this swirling energy around her head and around her brain, around her crown chakra. And it's I describe it as an energetic attack. And I don't feel that her daughter believes that that's the case. Like it's almost like your daughter feels that it's all her, and it's like quite a shameful experience. And did we get permission to help, or was it just to help to explain?
Right next to her.
Okay. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure that she's happy for me to help clear it, because I can remove those entities. Okay. So first of all, I'm just going to contain them in a golden bubble of protective light. It's like a small, I don't really know how to describe it other than like a small legion. There's about 8 or 9 of these small swirling entities around her head at this time. And what they're what they're trying to do is like trying to get in, like they're trying to get into her consciousness. So let me just pull these away. Anara untoro sumoro kana inara. You do not have permission. You must leave. Return to source or never return here again. Okay.
Awesome.
And then just helping you with a protective layer of light around your daughter, Gigi. And set the intention that only energies and entities with her highest good, love and compassion can see her, access her, exist within her space or within her. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Hope that helps you.
Yeah, great. Water Lily, may I have a spiritual clearing, please? You do clearings, correct?
Yeah. Okay. Water Lily, thank you.
She looks like something out of Scotland.
Yeah. Fantastic. So just asking your guides and higher self to step forwards. And I'm just scanning through you to see where there's some attachments around. Some are trying to attach to you, which seem they're almost like a how to describe it. It's almost like a test tube shape around the outside of you. I think this is some of your own protection that you've been trying, Water Lily. It's like you are having some success. Like it's encouraging, right? When you'll be able to protect your boundaries even just a little bit. But there are some, so I can help clear those around the outside of your boundaries because they're really tight. Like you can create your energetic boundaries to be at least like 2 meters out around you. You get to choose. And then inside of you. So, okay, I'll do a first of all clearing around the outside of you. And I'm just going to get Archangel Michael to assist with this entity that's on the outside. Okay, and just peeling back. It's almost like this thin layer of film around the outside of your protection. It's been responsible for like closing in on you. You do not have permission. You must leave. Return to source or never return here again. Okay, and then this I saw something down towards your hands. It's like on your wrists. Water lily, let's take a look. And this is energy that you've had like in you that you've been trying to like you're trying to shake it off, and it's just getting stuck. So you're getting close to removing it. Let me remove it out from your hands, out through the end of your nerves. It's the right and then the left. Good. Return to source. I'll never return here again. And then I'm just going to help fill your whole auric field with source light of love from above. And then just use some dragon light language to burn away anything else that remains. Good. I hope that helps you.
I want to introduce you to my daughter, to Nicole. I'm going to get her an actual appointment.
Oh, fabulous.
She wouldn't want everybody to have her dirty laundry out here. Okay, hold on. I had so many good questions. How long can you do this? Because I'm very limited in being able to read like that back to back.
I usually do 2 hours Mondays and Thursdays.
Oh, okay. So 45 minutes with me will be okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. Iris, I've been feeling a strong spiritual pull this year since my dad got lung cancer and a need to find my purpose. Can you sense what source is asking me to do? Thank you.
Thank you, Iris. I love your name. And sorry to hear about your father. I'm just asking your guides and higher self to step forwards to assist with understanding more about your purpose. I asked this 3 times because it seems like, just in case it was somehow a suggestion from what you were sharing about your father, the message I heard 3 times very clearly is to help the world breathe again. And it's like, oh, that's really fascinating. Why would you want to do that? Why is that good for the world? And it's so simple, right? Like we even heard today in at least one of the readings is like, if you just take a moment and you can breathe, you allow yourself to fully absorb like all of this infinite, beautiful energy from around us without us having to feel like shallow in fear and in scarcity and lack. And there's more to it than just like maybe we would think to the 3rd dimensional aspects of breathing. And I can see you like working with people, teaching them, yes, starting with some breath work, but also continuing on into higher dimensions, into 4th and 5th. And with 4th dimensional breathing, it's like you're teaching people to breathe in and out emotions. And because a lot of our emotions are stored in the 4th dimension, and especially the higher vibration ones. And then for the 5th dimension, you're able to do emotions and light as well. So helping people breathe in different colors of light. And almost like I saw you in like this kind of like a yoga room or like a spa like room. People would often do sound baths, but you were like using colors and you're using frequencies like tuning forks for different emotions, and all focused on the breath work. And yes, like that, it is in some respects linked to your father, but it is also because your father has been helping pave the way for this work in your lifetime. Like it's in your soul tribe, in your lineage. This beautiful breath work. I hope it helps you.
That's wonderful. This one's kind of heavy. Judy, is it possible to mentally, spiritually heal from brutal kidnapping and rape 40 plus years ago? It still haunts me.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you for sharing. it's a very tough experience. Just ask your guides and higher self to step forwards. And to answer the question about how we can best help Judy with the healing. The answer to the question of, is it possible? Yes. Yes, it is possible. What I saw for you is that going back to those, and I caught, I won't share loads of detail, but I saw what was happening to you, and that was a lot for any human to experience, and I can understand how it still affects you to this day. The cords that run from you to that past version of you, like they're still strong and they exist, and that's why they keep pulling you back to those moments. It's not so much that those cords through space and time to that previous version of you need to be disconnected. It's more that they need to be filled with your love. And so for those hauntings, almost like you would visit yourself. If you see a future ghost of yourself or a past ghost of yourself, if you're able to visit yourself in those memories and safely witness it, like observe those memories without having to step so fully into the trauma and the emotion of it, to stand there and be an angel for yourself and send love. And it's really a practice of saying, look, this all happened and it just was. And know that those that did these acts against you, they are paying, like they will pay their karmic price. And you're stronger and you have a really big, beautiful heart capable of loving that version of you back 40 plus years ago to whom that happened, and to allow that version of you, to the past of you, to release. And since I'm getting a little bit of like a glimpse of that, I'm just going to stand there with you for a moment and just send you so much love. So much love and compassion at this time, dear soul. And know that in time you heal. And those that have done this against you will pay through this life and the next. And so it is.
Okay, thank you.
I hope that helps you, Judy.
God love you, Judy. I'm stuck without earthly guidance and cannot find my purpose to focus on. Can you help with direction? I'm lost with so many passions. All my immediate family are past. Please help. And here's something I will say, Jon. I don't know if you agree or disagree. The answer isn't out there. It's in here.
Yeah.
Your ability to tap into universal consciousness and get the directions. I walked around with my head up my you-know-what, not knowing what I was doing. And then it wasn't until I got cancer and a full stop that boom, they started talking to me. And then I knew my purpose. Yeah. So you can't ask and then busy think about it, because thinking is actually a stage of resistance. There should be no fear. You just allow, but see what you get on her. See if you can unblock anything that's happening.
Thank you. Yeah, I fully agree. So just asking Dana and the guides, higher self, to step forwards and to help with the guidance that you request at this time of your path, your purpose. I'm getting quite a lot. I'm just trying to to put this into words. So it's in many respects, it's a very big and graphic, like big visual explanation of what Linda's just been sharing. What I saw for you, Dana, is like it's like you're reaching up to the sun and you're trying to like grab the sun and pull it into your heart. And like, yeah, I can do this. Like I can like, and as you pull it into your heart, you're realizing that it's like, hang on, there's something in here already. And I saw in like your solar plexus as well, this like the burning of your solar plexus, like it's on fire, and like you're saying, you're lost with so many passions. This message for you is, as Linda says, like actually what you're seeking outside of you already exists within you. The answer's already there. And what's wonderful is that you're not the only person. And in fact, you're likely, as Linda said, I was like this too. Like I thought that all the answers were outside of me, and still until I finally asked for help. And whilst we'll come on these shows and we'll work with people to help lead them, what we're really trying to do is lead you by example and say, you can do this for yourself. And what I saw for your purpose, if you choose to accept it, Dana, is to help teach people this also. So remember when we were bringing the sun into the center of our hearts, what did we do right at the start of the show? We were setting up a safe space and looking at the divine sparks in the center of our hearts that already exist. And so if you're able to focus your energy and your attention on that golden spark inside of you, you'll see that there's many others in this life that also want to see that same light within themselves. To help others, if you choose, your mission to accept it is to help others find their light inside of themselves and follow their paths. This whole world needs you. Please do accept.
Awesome. Andrea, can you help me clear an energy boost so I can do more with my divine work? Aw, she's in the right direction.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you, Andrea. So asking your guides and higher self to step forwards, Andrea. How I can best assist you with clearing your energy. I just like as soon as you came up, I was just drawn straight to your solar plexus. And it's like, it's aching and it's small right now. And it's some of that fear, like you've got to fill your cup first, Andrea. Like you have to fill your cup first. It's not selfish to be a well, happy, healthy healer. And so please do like focus on yourself, because you will help so many more once you're feeling stable and happy and healthy. And I can just work now on your solar plexus and I'm going to help expand that out a bit further. Wow, there's quite a lot of complexity to your solar plexus. It's showing a superpower that you have.
Wow.
And it's very expansive. It's like your solar plexus is capable of being very, very large. It has like these, it reminds me of almost like little sheets of metal that like gradually expand out, and it can stretch out really, really far. It almost like you've been designed to do divine work for long stretches, and then you need these times to recover. And I wouldn't try any of that before you first like get your kind of normal human size solar plexus, your own abundance and your own cup filled. So practice that first of all. Like ask your body each day, like, what do I need to do to show myself I love myself? What do I need to do to cultivate my self-love? And then once you've got through that, you could start to experiment. And I've done it before. Like I did like reflexology for 6 hours or something. And then but you need 2 days off. There's some stretches in here that you're able to work through, but you can't do that all the time. And I would gently explore it, like running, you run 1 or 2 miles and then 1 or 2.5 and then 3, and there's always periods of recovery. Okay. I'm just checking for any clearing. Yeah, just to encourage you to practice your own safe spaces in your work. I saw that you're relatively clear just now, but you're also vulnerable. And especially when your solar plexus is like so tight and drained. So setting clear intention before you're doing any of your work, and ideally each morning, similar to what like I teach what I just did in the live stream, but you can also access my free meditations on my website, the 14 days Spirit Guide Meditation Challenge. And that's what will really help you like get set up with a safe intention to get you started with each day. I hope that helps you.
And can I ask you, do a lot of people carry like a DNA memory? So sometimes people who are fear-based might have been very famous for their work and maybe crucified because of it. Like they fear because they were hurt at one point in time.
Yeah, many. Yeah, in fact, one of my services is the hidden witch wound past life healing service, and yeah, that really focuses on. It's like those repeating patterns. Your soul comes back into this life to try and finally solve. It's like so many of us are coming out now, right? Including myself. It's like, I'm psychic. Like, it's okay. Like, you're not going to get burned at the stake anymore or hung for it.
Yeah, and my parents were atheists, and my dad was bah humbug, let me tell you. So this will be our last question. All along, hello, can you help me with a tumor in my right kidney, my liver, and lesion on my pancreas? My God, girl. Please, blessings, love, and light to all.
Oh, thank you for sharing, and let's see what we can do for you all along 28. So just asking your guides and higher self to step forwards and just focusing on your kidney and liver, pancreas. Okay, I can certainly help. To me, it's almost like I'm not a doctor, right? But it's like they're almost like little energetic burns around the sides. I saw that on the kidney and liver, and then more so on the pancreas. Just bringing in healing, love energy from the highest dimension of source above, all the way down to your crown chakra. I'm going to fill your whole body first with this golden light of love to clear, to heal, to energize all aspects of you. And draining out of your hands and feet anything that doesn't serve your highest good. Return to source or never return here again. And then for those affected organs, removing any attachments, anything that doesn't serve your highest good, any blocked energy. Okay. Return to source or never return here again. I'm just getting a quick second opinion from Archangel Raphael. Yeah, he's asking me to do a little bit more on your pancreas to help heal up that lesion. Inara untoro umana inera mora. It's safe to return to natural size and shape and to release this wounding. Okay, good. And grounding that energy into earth. It's quite a lot in a very short space of time, but I hope it helps you. And please do drink plenty of water and get plenty of rest. I hope that helps you.
And then I'll go back and put the link to your website. Isn't it really easy? Isn't it just your name?
That's right. Yeah, jonbinnie.com.
Jon, Jon.
JONBINNIE.
.com.
.com, yep.
And he's got his schedule there. He's in Ireland. No, I'm just kidding.
That's right. Not yet, but I'll go there.
And I'll tell you, this was, we had, what was it? Somebody said, was it NAS? Somebody said we had 1.64, 1,600 and something people that came in. And not everybody's into the healing thing. If I was talking about politics, this thing would blow up at 6,000 people. But we need to be healing for real, even now. So
yeah, the world needs it, right? And even those parts of us that are scared about what's coming up and what's happening, it's important for us to know that it's us healing inside of us that really
remember, don't lose faith, you guys, because this too shall pass. This is part of what we're supposed to be doing. I'm going to do another video, but it's not going to be live. I have a whole bunch of information to give you guys, but this isn't dealing with healing. This is current events. So, well, thank you, Jon.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Lisa says she loves healing too. So should we do this again, you think, in a month or so, maybe for the new year?
Oh yeah, I'd love that so much.
Okay.
And,
So we'll connect and get a date.
Yeah. And if I'm also happy to do like, predictions, and you're right. I'm not like so hot on politics,
right.
but you can ask me anything. And I love doing Akashic Records work and future timelines.
So people can ask personal questions, you mean?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. So you ladies, he's going to give you info on the menses. Well, when will I meet that guy?
When?
That's my number one question when I read people. Hey, I've been married 3 times. I'm so done and dusted. I can't even think of it. But everybody wants to know. Nobody wants to be alone. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. And even worse, alone in a relationship, right?
Yes, that's even worse. But, I have my dogs, my kids, but also I have these guys that are always around me. When I start going off, they're like, hey, back. So I'm like, okay. They can be tough on me.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, when I was really scared, my daughter got really sick. I was praying so hard that she was going to be okay. And my guide said, as clear as day, practice what you preach.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. Don't go in fearing. So, all right, you guys, we love you.
Thank you so much, everyone.
JonBinnie.com. I'll put it below.
Thank you very much.
Cheers,
thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Bye.